at how I survived my silver tears. Come out at night, I don't need the stars. I glow in the dark. Tried to be blind to what's inside of me. Cover up the underneath. I'm so bright. Better close your eyes. Don't be scared when I turn off the lights. I faced my fears. Look at how I survived my silver tears. Come out at night, I don't need the stars. I glow in the dark.
Huge thank you to our channel member, Lee Klaus. Yes. A very good afternoon to you all. Welcome along to the Friday Day Flight here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you are well. We're on board today at a very overcast, murky looking Miami. Let me show you. God. There you go. We're on board today. The American Airlines Boeing 787-8 at a very murky Miami airport, and we are off to, as requested, Beef Island, which is, if I'm correct, if I just zoom all the way out, I believe it is. Oh God, let me do that. Nope. Hang on, it's easier just to search for it. Is that it? It's there. The British Virgin Islands. That's where we're headed to today. Flight is normally operated by an Embraer, but I figured let's go for a little bit more of a challenge today to try and land on the short runway at Beef Island. We'll just put that on timeout for a little bit. Let me look here as well. Flight time today is predicted to be around 2 hours and 14 minutes. We'll be obviously loading up passengers at the same time and making sure that we get everything up and running and seeing basically how this goes. I predict this will probably be quite nice. Weather conditions are all over the place, considering both for Miami and Beef Island, so we'll see how it goes. So not many people in the not many people here. It's fine. It's fine. It's a Friday. It's 12:30. We're just here for the little bit of fun. I'm not here this evening because I'm out, so that's why we're doing this one this afternoon. Paul Hussey, hello to you, and anyone else that's watching, of course, hello as well. But I'm sure many people will join as we go. So, should we get the ball rolling? Let me just. There we go. Just hang fire 2 seconds. This must be what it's like to be Max. Like, yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Right. Wicked. Okay. Right, let me go into full screen here. And let's get the airplane going. So if we go up top. I can't see that. There we go. That's better. Right, battery on. Took its sweet ass time, but we're all good. Yep, ideal. External power's on as well, which is good. We'll turn the IRS systems on as well. To get the aircraft aligned, it'll probably do it straight away. APU can go on. And the emergency exit lights, which are here, should already be armed. Which they are, because it's bang in the middle. Good stuff. Alright. We can go straight down to the FMC. Miami will slightly lag a little bit, but or give a little bit of stutter up, but it's fine. It's not horrific. It's purely YouTube. I know my PC can run it. Cool. All right. Right, onwards then. Let's carry on. So, reference airport. I know we need to set that as well, don't we? Let's go GPS position to there. And our reference airport today is Kilo Mike in... It didn't do that. Why did it not do it? India Alpha. Good stuff. We'll go for the routing. It should already have it, which it does. Our runway takeoff today is runway 09. Oh, excuse me. Runway 09 for our takeoff as well. Flight number today is American 3615. So that's in there. That's ready to go. We'll go over to the performance. This will all get calculated by itself. We just hold the buttons down. Good stuff. Our reserves today will go for 4. Just in case we need to use reserve fuel to get to our... what's the word I'm thinking of? Diversion. That's it. Diversion. Diversion airport. So 34,000 into their cost index. I need to go to sim brief. 2 seconds. Okay, so cost index today is 30. Cost index is how quickly the fuel burns. Should never be predicted. Should always work it out. Execute that. Thrust is fine. We'll select our full power takeoff. Flaps will go to 5. We're on a long enough runway, which gives us a V1 speed of 144, a rotate speed of 150, and a V2 point no return of 158. And then our centre of gravity today is going to be 26%, meaning that our trim is set to 6. So that's all pretty much sorted and done and ready to go. I'll tell you what we didn't do, because I'm in the middle of literally...
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Fucking hell. Right, okay. So let's do this properly. So Jetway can come in. We'll go for triangle services. Paul says, looking forward to your Christmas do tonight. Do you know what? I am. I missed the last one due to injuring my elbow. So it'd be nice to actually Be nice to actually get to one. So yeah, should be good. We also need to let's do some catering because we're on board for a couple hours. Let's go for flying
Catering
food.
vehicles are on their way.
And let's also go for boarding as well. I
requested.
imagine it'd be quite a lot of passengers, even though I've kind of asked for it not to be. But we'll see what happens. Let me know how you are. How are you doing? I'll tell you what. This generally makes me feel like this is how Max feels with like no interaction in the chat. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. But one he's probably used to, so it's fine.
Crew?
Just gotta go with it.
Crew boarding starting.
Just gotta go with it. Okie doke. What else do we need to do while we're here? So we can go back up top. In fact, we don't need to do that. We can go up this one here. Maybe you might see that. Not sure. Flight deck door power can go on. I don't care. Okay, so flight deck door power on, window heaters, bollocks, to on.
Your crew has boarded.
How many passengers have we got today? This is the interesting thing, because otherwise
boarding starting.
it'll be a while. How many have we got? Baggage loading in progress, fine. Passengers boarding starting. What we got? Catering vehicles in position, fine. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like that I imagine that's what it feels like. So maybe I should start making up my own chat. Jack, afternoon. Hope you're well. Thanks for popping in. Just waiting to see how many passengers we have on board here as well. So window heaters are on, but it's fine. It's during the day. Everyone's at work, so do you know what I mean? So I'm fine with it. 235 passengers. That might take a bit of time. Right. All the hydraulics are on. We'll go for, as we're boarding passengers, let's go down one. Seatbelt signs to on. In fact, I won't make my own chat up because I'm not sad like that. Anti-ice here to auto. We'll go for the nav lights. See if they're on. They are indeed. It's just beginning. Let Miami catch up with itself. This will be interesting. So nav lights are on, which is fine. We'll go logo because it's still relatively early in the morning. Once we go taxi, I would imagine we can turn it off. Packs, which you can't see, I don't think, because I've just... In fact, let's go back up. Back up one. Packs I've now turned to on as well. The recirculation fans are on as well, so that is all good. We can go to the MCP. It's weird. I'll tell you why it's weird, because we've got scenery for Miami here. It's Latin VFR scenery for Miami. When I'm not on the stream, it runs smoothly. The moment I put the stream on, it runs like a bag of arse. So it's yeah. I know it's not my computer. It's everything else to go with it. Right. So control on 1 takes us not there. Why have I put? Oh no, it's 7. Idiots. Right, back up to this one here. Fuel pumps. We can get those turned on. They're there. So that's fine. That's sorted. Beacon we won't turn on yet. Electrics are on. Hydraulics are on. pushback. That's it. We're good. Now we wait. And now we wait. I'm not bothered by the fact that there's not many people watching at the moment, because like I said, it's a Friday, it's a work day. I'd normally be at work, but I'm off today. So I'm fine with it. What it does do is it means I can just disappear whenever I like and not have to worry too much. Simple as. So yeah, not too bothered. Not too bothered really. That's what I quite like about this channel. Not going to sit there and cry about it or make my own chat up. Because what's the point? It's stupid. Anywho, so we're just going to sit and wait for the passengers to board. Current time in Miami. No! No, no, no. Pep Guardiola. No, please don't say that. Damn it. Right. Miami time at the moment is 10 to 8 in the morning. So we are just waiting. There we go. Gets rid of my notifications. So yeah, so suggested by Carl. Beef Island, which is a fascinating little airport based in the British Virgin Islands. I think it'd be quite interesting. It's a short runway and normally operated by an Embraer 175, which I have, but I thought let's not just use an Embraer 175 and play it safe. Let's use a 787 and see if it's going to be any good to us all. There's also a lot of Christmas parties happening today as well. But it's fine. It's all fun and games. It's all good fun. So, I imagine this will probably take about half hour or so for the passengers to load. God, it does feel weird. Yeah, so Paul says probably be pretty cold in Prague when he gets out there. I imagine Jack's in for a little bit of a shock weather-wise. It'll be freezing. We'll keep up keep up to date with the yeah, we'll keep up with the flight and everything else. We'll keep an eye on it because we're good like that. I'm very tired today. Very tired this morning. Well, this afternoon. Tired to the point where it's like I know that I need to get some lunch. I want to get some lunch, but also can't be bothered to get some lunch. I'm very tired. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird feeling I have right now. But yeah, not too bothered. So we're 53 passengers into the 235. Conditions. Yeah, interesting. Interesting conditions. Let's have a look outside one more time. Why has it done that? I didn't zoom all the way in. Why is it zooming? Get rid of that. It's fine. Let's play that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Once we're out of Miami, it'll be fine. It's just weird how it then, like, you go on YouTube and it just kills the frame rate for some reason. It's weird. Didn't kill it before. Hello.
Money, 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 money.
Who is on Battle of the Liveries this Sunday?
Paul, getting Emma to speak this afternoon. Good to, yeah, thanks for that. Much appreciated. Appreciate the super chat. So, Battle of the Liveries this Sunday is contested between Lewis from London Plane Spotting, who is our current interim champion and also current quiz champion. But he'll be going against Wayne, who was the initial champion, and David Bone as well in a triple threat. Or I'd say a three-way, but that could be taken in so many different ways, and I don't think that's the right thing to say. So a triple threat is probably the best way of putting it. Which will make the polls very interesting, I think, when it comes to decision time. But yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. That is very kind. It generally doesn't bother me that there's hardly any people. It's fine. At the end of the day, like if I wasn't streaming, I'd be playing it anyway. So it's kind of just like streaming it if I'm not playing it, sort of thing. Might do what we do on the long haul though, until more people do potentially turn up. Whereas we'll take off and get everything sorted, and then we'll just might disappear, and then come back. We'll see how it goes. But it doesn't bother me. I don't take YouTube too seriously. I'm that tired. I generally forgotten what we did yesterday. What did we do last night? Without looking back, what did we do? Oh God, what did we do last night? Oh yes, air soul. That's it. generally forgot then. I was like, that was weird. Generally forgot. Yeah. So yeah, we did the air soul. Hopefully, yeah, we enjoyed a nice little sunrise in Japan as well. That was pretty decent. There's a few more. Yeah. Yes. So we're going to test out. I don't know when, but I'm thinking at some point during the week, next week. Oh, actually, no. Tell a lie. Or maybe tomorrow night because it's flight sim, isn't it? We might test out the Latin VFR 330 Neo and see if that's well, compare it basically to the headwind. We use the headwind A330 a lot, but I found the file for the Latin VFR one, and I would. Yeah, we're going to compare it, I think. Compare it to the headwind and see what that's like. Visually, it looks a lot different. The landing gear isn't too high from what I've seen on the thumbnails. So we'll see what it's like, and yeah, compare the two, basically. It's not as... I don't think it's a weird one because it costs like 30 quid. I didn't pay that, obviously. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when when we get to it. Might do it tomorrow night. Not sure yet. I'm just gonna say not pilot because that to me sounds like that's what the name should be. Not pilot says, what do you mean by Latin VFR 339 file? There's a website that you can get payware aircraft completely free. And that reminds me, I needed to. That reminds me. Oh, you know it too. Of course I do. Of course I do. You think I pay for this? No, no. It might be. Depends who's asking. It is, of course it is. Can I send the Discord link in here for the add-ons? I can people send links? I don't think people. I think I'm the only one that can do it. I think I'm the only one that can do it. Say normally we have more viewers, but people are working, so it's fine. There it is. Is it? I can't see it. If you've sent a link, I can't see it because I think I'm the only one that can do it. So by all means, like, have a look on the social medias and stuff. You can drop a message that way, and then I'll send it. I'll put it in the chat otherwise. If you so wish. It's entirely up to you. So yes, it's Still waiting for the passengers to board, of course, as well. Let's see what the progress update is. Okay, we're sort of halfway there. 111 on already, 235 to fully board. So we're almost halfway there. It's quite funny because when people talk about the website, it's like a big secret. Like nobody says what it is. It's like a big secret. It's like, shh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. One minute he says, no worries. What they say. Fine, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. People just join as and when. Not one of these like I say, don't take this too seriously. So you know, it's yeah. There we go. Just got it. Appreciate that. Says I tried the Latin VFR 339. It's so bad. So okay. So I haven't tried it because I'm more of a headwind 330 Neo flyer personally. I've never considered the Latin VFR one. So with help of the website, you know, you can try these things for free. So what's bad about it? So at least I can prepare myself and I can give an honest review when it comes to it. What's the worst thing about it? Or why is it no good? Probably be the best thing. To ask why is it no good? That I want to know. Jack says driving home for Christmas. Hang on, missed that then. Driving home for Christmas, blaring out in 2 hours. Driving home for Christmas, blaring out in 2 hours. Driving home for so what? You're driving home, or you've been blaring that song for 2 hours? Because that's weird if you have. Headwind is so much better. See, that was my initial thought of flying the 313 Neo with the headwind version is it is better. But because I've seen the file and I'm like, it's made me very curious to fly it and just see what it's like. But the cockpit textures are as bad as they were on their A321. Oh, the Neo. The 321 Neo. I was wondering what that was then. I quite like the 321 Neo. So Yeah, I quite like the 321neo. I'm not too bothered about the texture side of things. It's just if it's half decent, it's not too bad. And the fly-by-wire fly pad is the best. It's going to be one of those like honest reviews, I think, when we get to it. It's going to be one of those like, if I think it's bad, I will say it's bad. I think that's probably where we're going to get to. But just with the Horizon Sim mod, you mean? Or no, see, mine is just I mean, I don't have the Horizon mod to it. I just have the bog standard, the standard sort of 321neo from Latin VFR. I don't mind it so much personally. I have found recently, and this was evidenced on last night's stream, because we flew the 321neo, just before touchdown it does tend to drop out the sky. And I've never noticed that until it updated. So we had to, I mean, we recovered it. But, yeah, it was a weird thing. It was weird. It just seemed to, like, just slightly drop. Just before moments of touchdown, it just seems to drop. And it's weird. It's weird. So you go from having, like, a really good approach to, like, fighting for the aircraft's life in order to try and stop it from just dropping out the sky, which is no good to anybody. It's funny because we're flying it again tomorrow, so flying it again tomorrow. I'll show that flight in a second. It's so much better. Is that the Horizon mod? Because I'm trying to remember how you find it and what's different about it. Because that, again, for me, I need to know more information before I go and commit to something like that. What's better about the Horizon mod? Like, what can you do? What's different compared to, what we've already got, where we can align the IRS and stuff like that? Are there more clickable buttons? Is there more to click? So, just waiting for passengers to board. Excuse me, I am going to yawn. Excuse me. 158 passengers boarded already, 235 to go. Which is why GSX is great for small aircraft, but for the bigger aircraft, you've got to wait a long time. It's basically the fly-by-wire 320neo cockpit. Is it bad if I've said I've never flown the fly-by-wire 320neo? Because I haven't. So I don't know what that's like either. Is there more clickable buttons? Because at the moment I've switched over to the InnyBuilds 320neo, and I love that. So yes, tell me more. Tell me more. I like the information. Tell me more. Dogwood, good to see you. He says, hi Tom, hope you are good. Sadly can't stay long, but have pressed the like button. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good night at your work, Christmas do. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow. On the yeah, we'll be back tomorrow during the day. But yeah, appreciate it. The fly-by-wire is so good. So I've heard good things about it. I didn't mind too much the standard, because it's very quick and easy to kind of just get into a flight, which is absolutely fine for the standard 320neo. But as soon as you had like once you had a sniff of the InnyBuilds 320neo, you don't go back. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Like the InnyBuilds 320neo, everything about it is just perfect. In some respect, there are one or two bugs that need fixing, nonetheless, it's still pretty good, and that would be my go-to. Excuse me. It would definitely be my go-to once they fix it. Like, I've got the file for that as well. So now they've taken it off of the Sim Update 14 thing, but you can still obviously get the file and then use it. So we will do that again at some point, maybe, or we use the stock version for the minute until they update it to the point where it doesn't kill the frame rate. So yeah, that's the problem with streaming with it, is that it kills the frame rate, which is bizarre. Like, if you go back and watch, how long ago was it? 4 days ago, 5 days ago. When was that? 10th, Sunday. If you go back and watch Sunday's stream where we did the ITA indie builds, everything was fine, and then for some reason on the landing at Hamburg, it all went wrong. It all went completely wrong because of the frame rate. But if I don't stream it, it runs fine, and I can land the airplane and everything else. So it's YouTube that does it, or Streamlabs, or whatever. Did I buy GSX? I did, because I don't think you can. There's not a file for it. I don't think. I'm sure there isn't. So yeah. So I end up paying like £20 English money. I think it was something like that anyway. And it's yeah. It's another one of those things where when you use it, you don't really go to not using it. It's a proper game changer. Lynn, hello to you. She says a quick hello, as off to do second school run, very last one of this year. Have a good one tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There is, but it's like the first version. Oh, is there? Oh, it's fine. I mean, I'd rather have paid for it anyway. So, I'd rather have paid for it. And it's not like you're shelling out so much money anyway. So it's fine. Can I recommend it? Can I recommend GSX? 100%. 100%. It's a game changer. So obviously, if you want to make your sim realistic enough, you can add like GSX, and you can get like the passenger. You can't see the passengers because obviously right now we're loaded to a jetway. But if you use like stairs and stuff, you see the passengers coming out the terminals and they go up the stairs and everything else. It just adds that little bit of realism. And so yeah, so for 20 English pounds, it's a good buy. It's a good purchase. I don't know what it's like in euros or dollars or whatever else, but it's definitely a good buy. For sure. We'll be off on the way momentarily once the passengers have boarded. It's about a 2-hour flight over to Beef Island. Recommended to us by Carl Crawford, who kept mentioning Beef Island, so I figured I'd listen. Got a Christmas flight tomorrow as well, probably from about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we are gonna test the Latin VFR 330 Neo tomorrow. The issue I find with it already, without even flying with it, is deliveries. Like, quite literally deliveries. You get like KLM and things like that. I don't mind it so much, but like, I won't use it. I won't use KLM or anything else, like not a non, non-operator of the A330neo. Take care, Lynn. See you again shortly. Yes. Yeah, live in England. down in the southwest of England. Boy, oh boy, I'm just realising I sound like Max right now. God help me and God help us all. But yes, I am in England. So we can't really do anything else with the aircraft until everything is sorted. And then barring that, we've just got to turn on the beacon, start the engines, get the transponder going, APU off, lights on, flaps extended, etc. And then we're good to go. Like, literally, that's all we can do. That's it. That's literally it. So I found an issue that I had with, so this stream may not even continue, and I'll explain why. So I was doing a flight with this Kuro 787. Last week, I think, off stream, might have been the weekend, and it wasn't following the flight plan straight away, which was a bit bizarre. So that is something I need to look into, and I'm hoping, and then I tested it again by doing a quick flight from Exeter to Bristol, and it worked. So it's to me it sounds like it's going to be very hit and miss, which I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it works today. If it doesn't, then I'll just cancel the stream. it's one of those things where it's like, I'm praying it works, because it's too late to change airplanes now. Otherwise we'd be sat waiting for a 787-9 to load and everything else. Where did you get your stream overlay from? Because I started streaming and I need something like this. So so it's interesting. So there's one, two, there's about 3 different overlays on here. So the one you can see that's around here is from Streamlabs Elements, and then you can click on one and then you add it to whatever platform you're streaming from. So like Streamlabs or OBS sort of thing, you add it as a browser source. The snow and the image behind the timeline is just an image that I've created, that I've put on in the background. And the thing at the top where it's got the 2 codes for the aircraft and everything else, the takeoff and destination as well, they come from Volanta itself. So I use Volanta. I'll show you Volanta if you don't know it. There you go. That's Volanta. So this is the flight that we're doing. It tells you, it's a bit like, if you know what flight radar is, it's flight radar for flight sim, basically. So you can track other people, you can become friends, you can have a chat with them, have a call, etc. I'm sure people, Volanta's like quite well known. So yeah, so Volanta here, I'll just quickly show you. If you go to like settings and then go to like streamer tools, then you can select a stream overlay. You can customize the colors. And then you just add it here by pressing that, and then you add it as a URL in a browser source in your streaming software. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you do. So just realised as well, we might have to edit something there. We'll see. So yeah, so there's three different things. I use a website called Canva for designing the thing with the snow, the logo, and the thing. So if I take the Volanta bit off, you can see there's like bows and everything in the background there, right? So this image here is all created by myself on a website. And then there you go. That's Volanta and their overlay there. So it's relatively easy once you know it. Once you get your hands, once you get your head around it. Took me a while to get my head around it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Right, let's think about this now. So we are boarded, we are ready to go. So let's go to here. We'll turn the logo lights off because I think it's going to be enough daytime now. We can now go for the beacon because we are going to go for pushback. And you can see now the beacon is flashing, which is good stuff. And let's go for requesting pushback, and the rest will do itself. Just going to bring up the chat again on the phone. Do you use OBS? I used to, and now I use Streamlabs. Streamlabs for me is pretty good, and it does the same sort of thing as OBS. Two seconds.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Right, give me a second. Just need to do something. Just hang on a second. I'll be back in a moment. Right, sorry about that. Ow. Just poked myself in the eye. Right, yeah, sorry about that. Let's got one or two things going on at the moment. I have to request pushback again, that's fine. Okay, here we go. So if I look at Volanta quickly, we want to basically be pushed. Yeah, we do. It's very simple. Nice and easy. So if we scroll ourselves up, we want to basically push ourselves about there. I would say. Just trying to even this out. Hang on. That looks about right. Cool. Let's go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Locking gear.
What editing software do you use? I don't really. I don't use anything Flash. For my own like videos, if I'm not doing a live thing and I put a video out, normally I use oddly enough just a very basic Windows Movie Maker. That's literally it.
Release parking brakes, please.
Don't need anything flashy. At least I don't.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Happy to take advice though for any editing softwares that people use. We'll go for engine 2. I'll get you to listen to the boom.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Normally it's quite a lot louder than that. Not this time though. What yoke do I use? Very easy. Very easy to use.
Tow
Thrustmaster.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I'll show you. Literally.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Thrustmaster. The ambition is to get a full yoke and throttle quadrant at the same time. That's the dream. But not yet. Right, let's have a look at our taxi route here. We're going to literally go off the runway that plane has just come off on. That you can see on the screen. So we're going to want a taxi. Taxiing across, isn't it? Taxiing across. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Volanta. There goes the United. So let's have a look and just keep an eye out for the lady. She disappeared. She's still there. No, she's not there. So can we take the... Oh, we can. Right, okay. We've already got the clearance to taxi, which is great. So we need to turn on the appropriates. So we're going to go runway turn light. And our taxi light as well. If I'm correct, we can zoom all the way in, and actually that's really helpful. That is really helpful. So we're going to follow. Can I go in further than that? Oh, yes you can. Okay, so if I try and bring the screen down a bit. Zoom in. There you go. So we are literally going to follow and cross this runway, and then we're going to taxi all the way up to 09, and then take off on that particular runway as well. So a bit of a stretch for the takeoff, but should be fine. TCAS, I may be hiding the TCAS, but that goes to TCAS transponder. That goes to on. We can go back up to top. Turn off the APU. Flaps. Oh my god, we're moving. Okay, flaps will extend on the taxi. But we're going to add a little bit of power just to help us. We're going to set the... Thank you, Sky Sports News. And we'll set the flaps on the taxi. Once we're out of Miami, it should all calm down, so it should be fine. I can recommend the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus set. It costs about $140 on Amazon with the quadrant. I have heard a lot of good things about it. Definitely heard a lot of good things about that, about those controls. Alright, a bit more power because we need to shift a little bit here. So Miami, it's weird. Like I said earlier, like if I'm not streaming, Miami will work fine. But because we're streaming, Miami's not working fine. It's a pain in the ass, it really is. Right, let's just hold for a second. Let's just make sure we've got nothing going on. Yeah, which we don't, so we're fine. Really hope that wasn't picked up. God, the stutter is annoying. God almighty. Whoa. This is the stutter. It can't handle it. This is why I try and refuse flying from big airports on the flight sim, because it just does not hold. And it's not my rig. Definitely not. I am actually thinking about potentially getting a new yoke or joystick. So yeah, it's always happy to take recommendations. My God. It's so bad, literally, like how streaming can just fuck everything up for everyone. Right, we're going to come off here. I'll try to in this stutter. Why is there a blue... What? There's a bluebird. 737? That's from Iceland. Why is that in Miami? Like I said, once we're out of Miami, this behavior should go away. But making a bit of progress now, so we're going to get towards the end of the runway and then pray to the Lord that LNAV captures the flight plan and we can actually do this route. Otherwise, stream will be cancelled, and we'll come back to this another time. So, another American just departing there, the Embraer. This is going to be horrific to try and take off in. This is the stutter is just incredible when you're streaming. It's insane. but yet if I don't stream, everything's fine. Runs like a top rig. So I don't understand why streaming hinders the performance. Right, let's get strobes on. Landing lights turned on. We've got nothing coming in. So, in praying that this is going to take off decently, let's get the sound up. I'm going to turn myself off and let's go to Beef Island. Let's go. Very interesting. It's I so it's weird because now, like I say, look, this is after you fly out of big airports. It's sort of it seems to ease itself off a little bit. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Thank you. Very, very kind. Let's see if we can we'll grab some screenshots in a minute, but let's have a look outside again. Murky. That's the best way of putting it. Lots of wing flags. So we're going to wait to break through that cloud. Then we'll go and grab some screenshots for Valanta. But main thing is that it is capturing the flight plan, which it didn't do when I was trying to fly it the other day, which is ideal. No problem. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, thanks. I assume you subscribed, so thank you, and thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully see you again on another Flight Sim stream. Here we go. We've broken out that cloud. Goodness me, look at that. That is insane. Look at that cloud. Are we fully out of it so I can get some screenshots? We are. That is that's insane. That's awesome. Check that out. That's glorious. Early morning sun as well. Beautiful. That cloud formation is quite something in front of us. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful early morning sunshine from Miami. Basking this 787. Completely in it. That is delightful. Whoa! Even more interesting. Okay, passing 10,000 feet, we can up the throttle now. We'll also pop the flaps up, which we've just done, which is fine. We'll up our cruise as well to 34,000. Hold. And there you go. Off to Beef Island we go. Magnificent. Do we have custom views? I'm sure we do. Yes, we do. Look at that. There we go. Beautiful. Afternoon to you, Carl. He says, how's the flight going so far? So we've just taken off. Here we are. So we've just taken off. And we're on our way. Should probably also turn the landing lights off because that's probably the best thing to do at the moment. So there you go. Early morning in Miami. We're looking very good. Beautiful plane. So yeah, otherwise we are looking very, very good. Our flight time is roughly about 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I think once we get up to cruise, we'll easily pick some of that up. And some of that time will disappear. However, we're looking very, very good at the moment for a... what time are we due in at the moment? It's probably going to go down a little bit more. But 10 past 4 for our arrival. Like I said, that's going to go down even further. I think the more that we get up to our cruising altitude. But yeah, so far so good. Bit of stutter in Miami. Hopefully we should be fine. When we get down to Beef Island in the British Virgin Islands. So let me know how your day is going. How are you doing? I know other people are on as well at the moment today on their Friday shows, but I'm all good with that. Not here to compete, we're simply here to have fun. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, in fact, yeah, we are now losing time, which is gaining? Is it gaining? No, losing time. So we're at 18,000 feet. Cruising along nicely. Looking very nice as we go. Hope you're alright though, Carl. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Really to worry too much about that. Let's open up a little bit more. We are now gaining a lot of time. 4 o'clock is our estimated time. We're passing by islands such as the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, not quite St. Martin. Plenty of fun little islands to go by this afternoon, with some stunning, should be pointed out as well, some stunning colours on that ocean. Look how deep that blue is. Beautifully blue. Look how clear that blue, look how deep that blue is. That is, that's quite incredible. Especially in the Caribbean. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Right. I'll be back in 2 shakes. I'll be puppy dog's tail. Just gonna go and grab some food. Back in a bit. Just realised my mic wasn't turned on. Like a blithering idiot. So we've just passed the Bahamas, is what I was saying. Yeah, totally didn't realise my microphone wasn't on. Bahamas will be to our current west, which is literally, you can see the white markers there. What have we got? Hour and a half. So we're up to cruise. There you go. There's the Bahamas, you can see that now. The rather stormy looking cloud scene below us. It's impressive, I'll give you that. It's beautiful. Also, it made me feel like I probably should have started this fight a little later. Doesn't bother me if no one's watching. Those that have popped in today, thank you so much. Thank you to those that have super chatted, super stickered, and all that good stuff. Didn't mean to click on that then, my bad. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch some YouTube until we have some comments. So yeah, it's about an hour and a half on the flight remaining. Pretty much hour and a half, due to land 3:45. So in the next literally hour and a half, and 796 nautical miles remaining on this flight. Whether a 787 can land at Beef Island or not, I don't know, but that's the beauty of the flight sim, is we love to try and find out. So fingers crossed, we should be alright. Runway seems long enough, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, excuse me. So anybody that's popping in, to lurk or to do whatever. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, anyone that's popping in to lurk or just curious to see what the whole thing is, still appreciate it. Still a view, so appreciate it. Meanwhile, I'm going to see if I can pop something on here. Paul Hussey giving the one departure lounge membership for the OnlyFans Club going to Rob Brown. So Paul, thank you so much, and welcome on board to Rob Brown. Like I said, I know there are people working and everything else. I know it's like during the week, it's a Friday, so I don't mind. But Paul Hussey, thank you so much. Not just for the super chat, but for the gifted membership there as well. Happy just to let the stream run personally, which is what I will do. Amazing. I'll leave the stream running. I don't mind. Paul's asking who Chelsea are playing this weekend. I believe it's Sheffield United. It is Sheffield United tomorrow, 3 o'clock kickoff. I'd like to think we'd win. Potts can't afford to lose again. The problem is, I was looking at the stat literally just now to make sure that it was actually Sheffield United we were playing. We've won 2 of our last 15 home games, and I just think it's going to be one of those. I think it's just going to be one of those that is going to throw up either a draw or we'll lose, and I don't feel comfortable with I don't feel comfortable with that. So if we can win, that'd be great. We're so inconsistent at the moment, but if we can win, that'd be ideal. to be fair as well, it could be a lot worse. It could be, you could be a Man United fan, realising that on the back of really bad form at the moment, you're going to Liverpool to potentially get the biggest hiding ever. So I don't know what's worse, really. Yeah, so I think I'd still rather be a Chelsea fan at the moment than be a Man United fan, knowing I'm about to get spanked by Liverpool. Then again, I'll let you know what happens tomorrow night after the Chelsea Sheffield United game. And if we lose, I'll probably sit there and say, oh, it's probably better to be a Man United fan. Hour and 13 to go. Why can't I? There we go. Nice. So yeah, so depending on the result tomorrow, I will confirm whether it's still a good idea to be a Chelsea fan or not. Honestly, I'm so tired. I feel like I need a nap. So there's our aeroplane. Thank you. So, sat now catching up on Deal or No Deal. Yeah, the new series. Paul says, "Is your Christmas do at a restaurant this evening?" No. So we have there's a local golf club nearby, and there's a comedian on this evening. We're having a carvery meal. Whoa! And I can't play the sound effect either. Fair enough. Thank you, Spag Bowl. Thank you, Spag Bowl, for the donation there on Ko-fi. Appreciate that. That is very kind. Great name, by the way, Spag Bowl. That's incredible. Great name. But thank you so much. Yeah, so going back to what Paul was asking, yeah, it's a local golf club, and there's a comedian on and a carvery mill, and apparently an open tab, which never ends well. Okay, hour and 7 to go. We're about to pass somewhere I don't recognise. Although I have just seen that when we pass Turks and Caicos Islands, there is a place called Cockburn Town. So there's always that. Cockburn Town. Lynn, afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Welcome along. This is one of those like relaxed sort of like it's on but it's there in the background kind of streams. it's a strange one today. It's a very, very strange one. Whoa! Glad you're good. Chilled out stream today. It's essentially is what it is. Like I said, we mentioned last night that there'll be one, and people obviously got Christmas parties and stuff like that, myself included. Mine's not until later, but it's just one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. Nice and chilled. I have it on in the background. I'm catching up on Deal or No Deal. I feel so old saying that. But yeah, I'm catching up on Deal or No Deal. It's just nice and easy. Easy chilled. Easy and chilled. So it's nice. A lot of you have been supportive already as well with super chats and donations and stuff and gifted memberships and everything else. So yeah, can't really complain. It's been quite nice. Sometimes you need a stream or two like this where it's just less chaotic. Lynn says, I still haven't watched any of the new ones. Are they any good? They're actually not that bad. They're not too bad. It's just, I think when you've been so used to the old ones with Noel Edmonds, it's very difficult to get used to this one. But it's actually not too bad. But what they have done is they've taken the top prize down from like 250,000 to 100,000, which is a little bit off to me, but it's not too bad. I think Stephen Mulhern does a good job of it. Nothing ever beats Noel Edmonds though, for some reason. Just it doesn't feel right. But I watch him because I still think it's quite good. Oh, oh, he got done over. Ouch. Yeah, not sure why they've removed it, but I'm watching Monday's one. I've not seen any of them this week. This guy's opened 2 boxes and taken out 2 of the big 4. If you were to do Deal or No Deal, by the way, what would you do? Like, how would you play it? I was having a discussion, like, I've had this discussion quite a few times. If you were picked to play Deal or No Deal, how would you play it? Oh, please be another one. Please be another big red. Fair enough. Wayne, afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Hope your Christmas lunch went well. Drama free, of course. I hope it went well. What's it going to be? Is it going to be blue? Is it going to be red? Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Ooh, it's a blue. Lynn says there's a certain number I'd keep to the end. Okay. See, for me, I see it as like it's a game of chance. So I would just randomly pick and not worry about if a box was talking to me. or anything else. I would just go, I'll have that one. I'll have that one. I'll have this one. And then I think either way you're guaranteed to have something. So even if it's a penny, you're walking away with something. Not that you want to walk away with a penny anyway, but you want to walk away with a good number. I'd come up with like a minimum to what I would like to be offered by the banker. And if it surpassed that, I'd deal with it and be like, job done. I've come here and got what I wanted. I don't know what that minimum number would be, but that is what I would do. Yes, all good. Sober as a judge. Just got home. Very good. Lynn says, at least I think that's what I would do. I definitely have an amount in mind too. See, I think it's sensible because if that was me, and I was on there, and somebody went, I don't know, say they offered like $5,000 or something for the boxes that were left, and I'd like half that as a minimum, I'd be like, sure. Why not do it? And then if like $100,000 was in my box, I don't think I'd be bothered. I don't think I would be. And I was saying this to a colleague of mine. I was like, I don't think I would be. I don't think I'd be bothered. So I'm walking away with more money than I did when I walked in. Wait, says if the box was talking to me, I'd be seeking model advice. Model advice? Model or medical? It's like a deal or no deal watch along at the moment. It's weird. It's weird. Hashtag Wayneism. Oh, absolutely. I've still got to come up with something for that, and I will do. Oh no, Wayne. No, not again. Not again. No. Hashtag Wayneism once more. He's had a case of the Wayneism. It was okay, nothing special today. Got plate of bugs in blankets and roast potatoes. Bugs! Bugs in blankets. First it was pugs, so it was dogs, and now it's bugs, insects. Insects in bacon. Mmm. Nothing quite like a cockroach wrapped in meat. Paul Hussey, thank you so much for the super sticker. Very kind. Carl, welcome back. You've just missed 2 very quick cases of Wayneism. You lot have been far too kind. Yeah, that's another way to donate as well, by the way, is super stickers. You can pick a sticker. I'm not entirely sure you can actually create your own. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh, wow. It's the first time I'm seeing this. That's interesting. So you get to pick a sticker and then you donate that as that's interesting. Didn't even know that. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't know they had a set price. Fascinating. Interesting. But yeah, much appreciated, Paul. Thanks so much. That is a sticker. I'm sure it's a sticker. Is that a sticker? It probably is. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. I see it. It is a super sticker. Fair play. Wayne says I'll concentrate once he's had coffee. He's only been here 2 minutes for fuck's sake. 4 for fuck's sake. That's a new thing. You should be able to enter an amount and send it, I think. Well, now they've got, I'll say each sticker has a price next to it. That's fascinating. Didn't even know you could do that. There you go. I knew I had the option available, but I didn't know what it did. So we've had 2 of those already in the stream. 2 super stickers, as well as super chats. Carl says, yeah, everyone's be right back. They've got things to do. Be right back. I didn't realise the time. Need to do the school run, no worries, Carl. And Lynn says someone's popped round, no worries at all. Big thank you to everyone that's watched this this stream. It's been nice and chilled today. Not really had much to say, but we've just kind of, we've just relaxed and we've gone with it. Black Eye Friday tonight apparently must be company party night. Could be anything. Absolutely anything. Okay, so we're going past Turks and Caicos Islands. Here's our plane. There you go, Turks and Caicos Islands. Paul says, yes, they seem to be from 99p to £50. I've seen the £50 ones. I can't imagine if anyone will do that. It's crazy. Crazy to send £50 as a thingy. There are some wacky numbers up there for the stickers. Ugh. Goodness me. Right, anyway. So we're coming up to my favourite name that I've seen so far on the map that we're looking at. So we can keep an eye on where we're going. We're coming up to Cockburn Town. Cockburn Town. We're about to pass. Still got to pick out what I'm wearing this evening as well. I will also confirm just very quickly that picture is not wonky. He is not wonky. He looks wonky, but he ain't wonky. So welcome to anybody that's just joined us. We are flying from Miami to a place called Beef Island on the British Virgin Islands. So gentle reminder, obviously there's no stream this evening, which is why we're doing it now. After we're done, I need to go and find something to wear this evening. I have no idea what I'm going to wear yet. Interesting. Alright, let me show you what we're doing tomorrow. From about... what should I give? Should I give myself 10 o'clock or should I give myself half 10? I'm not sure. But in the morning... There you go. So we're doing the Santa's Lapland Christmas flight from Bristol to Ivalo in Finland. As opposed to tomorrow evening. Not sure yet. So that's tomorrow in the morning. Will that be with a very hungover pilot? I'll let you know in the morning. If I turn up on the stream and I'm like, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This morning we're flying. Nope, we're flying to Santa. If that's me in the morning, then yeah, you know it's been quite bad. Paul Hussey, Lily has been replaced by the Flyby photo. So if you weren't around yesterday, I got a couple of freebies yesterday. Let me show you. Just going to take this off screen. Ooh, now you can see it properly. So you can see here, if I just do this. Nope. So you can see that there. So that was given to me by a customer that we were doing a job for that I wasn't on, but we'd been and picked up some furniture before from this customer. And it was a retirement present for her husband who passed away, I think. I would say so. And yeah, so there's a little plaque at the bottom of it that says to Captain Kevin Jones. It's not our Kev. It's not our Kev. To Captain Kevin Jones from all at Flyby. So that was his retirement present. He was a captain on the Dash 8 that was based at Exeter. And she remembered that I said that I was a bit of a plane nerd, and she wanted me to have it, even though I wasn't on the job, but she wanted me to have it. So I was like, cool. Like, I was honoured. And then there was another picture of illustrations of Plymouth City Airport from 1999 with all the aircraft that had been in and out. So like British Airways Dash 8, Shorts 360, some like King Airs and stuff, and it was an illustration literally like 1999 from when it looked. Thought, bloody hell, lovely, very nice. It was incredibly nice. Yeah, it was just totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. So we are 39 minutes away. We should have the Dominican Republic to our left. Let's have a look. Just about. You can just about see it. This patch of clouds is covering the Dominican Republic. And Haiti is there too. Oh, beautiful 787. Good choice for those that voted for the 787 last night. Sometimes you don't necessarily need the laughter or anything else. You can just sit back, look what's happening, watch what's happening. Get on with it. Open the bloody box. Open the bloody box. is the next business jet on the 22nd. Let me tell you, it is. So a week today. A week today for the next business jet. I actually can't remember who's on it at the moment, so I'm gonna have to. Rejig my thinking. Right. So I'm just thinking when it comes to the landing. Could be interesting. Be very interesting. Again, it's one of those ones where you've got to manage the speed. Carl says, right, I'm back. How's the flight going? We are about 35 minutes. Yeah, 35 minutes away from landing at Beef Island. We've got scenery for Beef Island, so this could be quite interesting. The runway isn't too... I don't think it's too big. There's only about 4,500 feet, which, I mean, it might be enough, but it's going to be very interesting when we do land, and we've got to try and touch that runway as quickly as we can. Is Beef Island looking juicy? Well, Beef Island jokes are coming out now. Ah. Are you going to the task fair in Manchester in February? Yes, I am indeed. Should be a lot of fun. Carl will be at the task fair as well. Very good. Should be good. Looking forward to it again. Oh yeah, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear. He dealt and now he's going to screw it up. Oh no. So yeah, so welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are moments away. From, well, beginning our descent, really. We're going in on runway 25. I think. Is it 25? It is 25, yes. So going on runway 25. When we get to Beef Island. Paul says you could fly to Manchester from Newquay. You can. I probably won't because I've got family that live in Blackpool, so I would most likely be up there for like quite a few days, or a few days, I should say. So I'd probably, I'd probably stay with them. And then driving from there to Manchester is like only about to the airport rather is about an hour. So it's yeah, so it's not too bad. So yeah, so I will probably most likely drive up. But should be good fun. Got some interesting goodies last time, so I'm hoping to get some more this time round. So let's see if we can see. Little bits of it. Little bits of Dominican Republic. Still to go. More free beer glasses from Blackpool, possibly. And thermals, yeah. Plenty of those. Plenty of those. Welcome back, Not Pilot. Good to see you. Welcome back. Oh, wounded. Wounded. Look at the draw. You fucked up. Okay. Was going to ask what you're watching. Deal or no deal. I'm catching up on the weeks. The week's deal or no deal. Chap debt at £9,500, and the last three on the table are 7.5, 50 and 100,000. Oh no. So now he's got two left. $7,500 and the 100 grand, which is the top money now in the new series. He dealt at 9,500. Oh, what's he got in the box? What's he got in his box? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's he got? Oh! He had the 100,000 and he's walking away with 9.5. That's not what I was guessing. Oh no, if you thought it was... no, I know what you were guessing. It's not that. You'd have to be home from school first. And even then he'll reschedule it about 5 times before he actually goes live. Okay. We're now at that point where we can start descending, so... We're going to go back to the cockpit view. And we can take ourselves down and we're going to go to 23,000 to begin with. So let's do that. Let's get that speed to come right back. 280 is what we're going to aim for. If that doesn't work, we'll use our speed brake. In fact, it is incrementally doing it. Okay, weather should be half decent. 7 knots of wind at 60 degrees. Broken cloud at 1700 or 1700. Visibility is 16 kilometers. I think we should be alright. We should be fine. $9,500 is not too bad when you turn up with nothing. So that's the thing for me. That's how I would play it. We were discussing this earlier, and I said, you know, if you were playing Deal or No Deal, how would you play it? And I said, if I had 100 grand in my box and I took home like 4 grand or something, like I'd still be happy because I walked in with nothing. Then again, that's me. A lot of people might just be disappointed if they had a lot of money in there. yeah, if they had a lot of money in their thing, and yeah, it turned out that they're not walking away with it. But hey ho, there you go. It's literally luck of the draw. So descending down. It's a good question what the mic is. I've had it for so long I don't actually know what it is. I can't even make that out either. I've had this one for a while. But I'll see if I can find the company that make this one. And I'll send you a message on Instagram and I'll tell you which one it is. Hold on. Do I hoover the mic? What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean hoover a mic? Oh, get rid of the dust. Yeah, occasionally I do. Yeah, occasionally I'll do that. Excuse me, I'm so tired. I'm yawning away like a trooper. It's interesting. I've just checked out Not Pilot's profile, and it looks like he's a fan of Transport Fever 2, which is good because we have got a few people here that play Transport Fever 2. We are looking to bring it to the channel. I'm going to check out some of your videos a bit later. Yeah, occasionally I'll give it a good dust and stuff like that. I think you kind of have to. Okay, now we're into double figures, so 99 nautical miles remaining. We are at 23,000 feet. We're going to hold out just a little bit longer before we begin descending a little bit further. For our landing. down into Beef Island. Should be an interesting one. Like I said, it's about 4,500 feet, the runway. So God knows how this is gonna perform, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it should perform quite well. A few of my videos are in German. That's fine. That's fine. We can give them a watch. It's all good. It's all good. It's all about helping each other out. If you've got whether you've got 2 subscribers or 2,000 or 200,000, whatever. It's all about helping each other out. If we can get some eyes and views and stuff on other people's channels as well, then that's kind of what it comes down to. We're a channel that, we're not completely full of subscribers. However, we are, a very tight-knit community where we like to kind of help out other streamers as well. So, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Oh no, not yet. No. Alright, so so I'm super intrigued. I looked at the airport, super intrigued by the size of the runway and how this could potentially turn out. So yeah, this is okay. What about now? Are we good? Are we back? We might need to refresh otherwise. Alright, that's fine. I don't know what it is. Like, I can stream any other game, it's fine. It's this bloody flight sim that decides it's just gonna ruin everything. This is why I have like a huge love-hate relationship with YouTube, and it's more of a hate relationship at the moment. Right, let's get descending further. Let's go to 10,000 feet. We are going to use the speed brake to help us out with keeping the speed at a constant. So yeah, as I was saying, the idea was from Carl, and the real flight is done in an Embraer. And I figured, well, that'd be a bit boring to do it in the Embraer. So speed brake instead. Yeah, I know. So yeah, so I decided in the end, let's do it with a big plane, and that's why I gave the option in the poll yesterday, last night, and yeah, it was suggested that we do the 787. So 787 was picked, and yeah, this is going to be quite interesting on a 4,500 feet runway. I imagine it'd be fine. It should land, but yeah, American would never, I would assume, would never take a 787 to Beef Island. Surely not. Surely not. But otherwise, big thank you to everyone so far that has contributed in one way or another via donating via Ko-fi, which has happened. Super stickers, super chats. It yeah, all contributes towards this channel. So it's much appreciated. Gail, good to see you. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining. It's not all about numbers today. It's all about relaxing and having a very chilled Friday afternoon stream. Reminder from last night's poll that this is tomorrow's stream. Whether I'll be completely hungover or not is another story. Bristol to Ivalo on the Fantasy, and we need to point that out, Fantasy, because it's on the standard 321, not the 321 Neo. But we're flying from Bristol to Ivalo in Finland. Start time for that one will probably be around either 10 o'clock or 10:30. I've already flown the plane to Ivalo, so I know what to expect. Did it from Liverpool. Bristol's going to be good if it's windy. So look at Bristol at the moment. I don't think it'd be too bad tomorrow, personally. There may be a bit of crosswind, but I don't think it'd be too bad. I think for me, if we're going off of 2.7, it's the when you start to go up the runway, because obviously Bristol's runway is obviously at an angle. When you start to go up the runway and then it dips and goes back up again, you are sometimes quite liable to leaving the ground temporarily. So yeah, kind of hoping that that doesn't happen. Going to bring that speed down to 260 now. But we'll see. We'll be on a remote stand tomorrow anyway. We won't be at a gate, we'll be at remote stand, and then we'll taxi out. I imagine 2.7 will be the one. Yeah, I imagine 2.7 will be the one that we take off from tomorrow. And yeah, when we get to Ivalo, it's a lovely little airport. We've got scenery for that. Carl was the one that was heavily promoting going from Bristol, and it seemed to have worked. He campaigned for it. He campaigned for it well. 27, is that out towards the Bristol Channel? It is. So 27 goes. How I know it is 27 goes up the runway, 09 goes down the runway, because if you've been to Bristol and you know the gradients of the runway, it's like a wave almost. It's a strange layout, but sometimes the flight sim doesn't replicate that unless you get the scenery, and because we've got scenery for Bristol, it replicates the gradients. So it should be it'll be interesting. Be very interesting. 27 I imagine is going to be the one. So you'll see when we line up tomorrow for takeoff, you'll see the like I say, you'll see the waviness of the runway. Waviness, is that even a word? Right, we're going to take the airplane down to 7,000 for our downwind wind. Downwind leg. Downwind leg. Bring the speed to 250. It's a roller coaster at Bristol. It really is. And I've only flown on the flight sim with it, so God knows what it's like to actually fly out of it. Right, so we've got the replay program up, ready to go. We are still descending down. Totally didn't see the route discontinuity then. That's my that was my fault. So there you go. There's our approach. Basically, it's just simple round and go. Then the blue line is if we were to do a go around, we'll end up climbing again. Then how the program how the computer has it is we'll take a left turn and then we'll scoop round into land once again. Should we need to go around, of course, which hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't need to. Is record on? It's not on yet. We'll put it on when we're a little bit closer to landing. Otherwise, we're left with too much replay. That actually, Virgin Gorda, that's not our one that we need. We can put the landing lights on. Music can go on to pause. Wayne has returned. No, welcome back. Don't know what else I was going to say then, but apart from welcome back. So we'll bring that speed Bring the speed back all the way to about 200. We'll start to drop the flaps now as well, just to help us out. Just so we can then take the speed brake off, which is still... Oh, it's not on. I thought it was. So they've obviously put that back up again, so that's fine. Aircraft is already ploughing its speed back anyway, so that is fine. We'll go for another drop of the flaps to flaps 2. There you go, there's our beautiful aeroplane in the American livery. Will drop us down to 3,000 feet. We will now use the speed brakes again. Maintain that speed. Drop the flaps down further. And it is time. If I go into full screen, which I will do, we'll get the landing replay going shortly. But yeah, now it's time for the landing rate predictions, please. Using the speed brakes there to try and help us out. Right, recording going on. And we'll get ready to hopefully give off a decent landing here. Do a butter landing. We'll try. Hopefully the sim behaves. It'd be ideal if it did. And we've got to try and get the airplane down as quickly as we can as well, because it's not the longest runway in the world. Let's go for approach mode as well. Hopefully the airplane picks it up. It should do. And it probably has done, because that nose has slightly dipped. Let's get the speed all the way back. And also drop the... speed right back. Gear can come down. We'll go for the full flaps.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
And if we look up, our runway should be behind this bit of cloud here. So conditions are actually quite perfect for landing, which is a lot more than what I expected, if I'm honest. So let's have a look at the configuration. We're good to go. That nose looks like it's dipped, which is good. We'll put our auto brake ready. We're going to need it to be quite hard. So we've gone on 3 for this one. Our airport is coming up. I'm praying to the gods that the flight sim behaves. And here we go. We're going to take control. I'm not expecting this to go well. It doesn't look like the flight sim's behaving. It's really not behaving. I can try, that's all I can do. Stop it. Stop it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Go round. The one thing I didn't want to do.
Landing here. Landing here.
Okay. So round we're going to go. The sim is really not behaving at the moment. And I can't work out why. So if we come down to here, let's go and see if we can get back to oh, fuck off. Really? This is why. This is why I hate the flight sim with a passion. Like, with a massive passion, I hate the flight sim. I really do. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Apart from the fact the game is shit. It is. It's for me. It is not a sim because it wouldn't do that if it was a simulator. It's a game. It's a shit game. And Microsoft should not be thinking anything about a brand new simulator until they sort this shit out. I'm literally, and you've seen it. You've seen it for yourself. You've seen it for yourself. I've literally, all I've done all I've done throughout that little bit there was to redo the flight plan to then swing it back round to come into land. Didn't happen. Because as soon as I clicked the execute button, it didn't do it. And then it decided it was just going to shit all over me and crash. For the first time, by the way, in what I feel like forever. And as Paul says, we've been live 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours in, right? Because of the bugginess of the sim as well. And then the game crashes after 3.5 hours. So I've wasted my time for 3.5 hours. I think this stream will probably go on to private. I think. In fact, no. What I'll do is I'll leave it public and I'll put it private tomorrow because I can't be bothered. But that is that is annoying, and unfortunately that's another reason why I'm sitting here going, I should probably switch over to X-Plane, because I doubt I'd get any of these issues on X-Plane. Anyway, it's deeply, deeply annoying. Problem is, I also am not going to sit there, load the sim up again, because I can't do that, because I have to turn the internet off. That's the other issue. I can't just reload the sim now either, because I have to turn the internet off for it to actually load. What fucking game does that? Stupidity. Absolutely stupid. Right, well anyway, fuck the sim. I'm going to go and sort myself out in terms of I need to find something to wear this evening and everything else. Well, technically we made it. I'm just going to end the fucking stream there and just be like, here's what happened to my flight. Let me just make some notes here. Sim crashed like the absolute pig of a game it is. Clicked execute when redoing my flight plan for it to completely die on me. There you go. So I've made notes on the flight. There's no what would you call it? Thing is as well, it may not even be the sim, right? It may just be there's a bug with that aeroplane and that is the bug. But I'm not to know that until I test it out. But unfortunately, I can't be bothered to do that because I've got other things to do. There is more to life than the flight sim, believe it or not. And now we are buffering, apparently. Does it get any fucking worse? Ridiculous. Fucking hell. Is it buffering? I bet it is. Are we buffering? I don't know if we are buffering. We're probably not. Doesn't matter. Let's get out of here, shall we? Enjoy the rest of your day. Technically, we made it to Beef Island. We just didn't land. I might retry it with another plane at some point. But yeah, I'm off. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you all tomorrow for just a quick reminder. Let me throw it on there. You know, if the flight sim decides it's going to behave. This one, Bristol to Ivalo. About 10 o'clock, 10:30. I'll schedule it tomorrow when I wake up. Whatever that may be. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow in whichever state I decide to turn up in. Take care, everybody, and see you then. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye. By the way, thanks for the support as well. But I'll make sure that all gets collected as well. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow. Cheers.